In this video, let's discuss syntax error handling within Alexia BASIC. Now, it is somewhat of a challenge for any programming language to identify a user error as opposed to something that the user perhaps intended as part of whatever commands were being used. Now, in this case, Alexia BASIC has what I consider to be a fairly rudimentary yet somewhat useful syntax error handling system that provides some insight as to errors that may exist within spells. So here we have a very simple spell that begins with the CLS command followed by the input box into command and then ends with a print command. So what were to happen if we were to, for example, omit the letter X here as part of the input box into command? So now it's just input BO into. So let's click on the cast button. And what we should see happen here is that the emulated computer screen window gets cleared, and lo and behold, now we have a syntax error message indicating error near line number 2. So how do we translate that, given the fact there are no line numbers currently embedded within the spell box view window? And that's something that with subsequent versions of Alexia BASIC, the goal is to attempt to alleviate. But for very simple spells, which oftentimes may number less than 20 lines, there's a very simple way to handle this. Alexia BASIC is telling us that there's an error near line number 2. So beginning with line number 1, which in this case is the CLS command, we simply count line number 1, line number 2. What's on line number 2? Input BO into word box 1. So immediately our attention is drawn to this area of the spell, and we're able to notice that there appears to be a missing letter as part of this command. So when we reintroduce the letter X into this command, so now it reads input box into, and we click on the cast button, we'll see that the message is erased. We have the clearing of the emulated computer screen window. We now have the question, what is your name? We type in Steven, we click on the send button, and of course now we have the use of the print command, which prints the following: hello, comma, Steven, exclamation point. And as you can see, at no time was there an error message that appeared down here in this portion of the Alexia BASIC programming language terminal emulator. So this begins to give you an idea as to how Alexia BASIC handles syntax error checking. Thanks for watching. Now please subscribe to our channel.